Okay. Today I'm just gonna I'm gonna explain something that's going on with this targeting program and these companies like Lockheed Martin who have uh, stalking harassment things going on in 47 of the 50 states, and I think 50 states. Anyway, I'm gonna explain part of what's going on with these corporations and how they're putting us in non-consensual experimentation. Okay, so I'm just going to be real brief. I'm getting hit right now. I am going to say Mark 10:27. With men, nothing's impossible. With men, things are impossible. With God, nothing's impossible. That's basically what it says. And I'm sorry if I'm seeming rushed. I am being attacked right now, but I wanted to get this in real quick. Okay, okay. You have to understand these corporations are in on it too. And now these companies must be registered in the state company register. They can start digging dirt up on them. We can start digging dirt up on them because it's kind of like a Nazi network. These are nasty companies, right? Organizing torture and targeting assassination. You, based on what people are thinking. So why would you want to do that? This is illegal stuff. Yeah, absolutely. And they're covering it through a very careful series of actions. First, they put people under surveillance. Then they say, oh, people who are under surveillance, who are suspected terrorists or spies, we can experiment on them because the CIA has been permitted to experiment on them. And there are executive orders, there are national defense directives, and there are CIA manuals that say the U.S. military and the CIA can indeed detain citizens indefinitely and use anybody under surveillance for experimentation. So therefore, now we're going to take these people, put them in our weapons testing program, coming out of the very many Air Force bases around the country. We're going to use them in direct energy weapons testing to test biobehavioral research human effects on their bodies. These are terminal programs. We're going to use very small amounts, very small doses of radiation. We're going to do this continuously, 24/7, for the rest of your lives, and we're going to determine how the human body reacts. Sorry if I'm talking in first person, but that's how this information is written. This is called weapons testing, non lethal weapons testing. And we can do it because it's legal, quote unquote. And then we're going to sell them into non consensual experimentation projects such as MK Ultra, extended neural experimentation projects, cybernetics, and artificial intelligence engineering projects, where we want to reverse engineer the human brain. We want to figure out how the human brain works. Neural mapping, neural linguistic programming, and some human brains of neurotech. So that we're going to be sending voices into your head. We're going to be sending images in your head. We're going to send you synthetic dreams. We're going to send you synthetic directives and instructions. We're going to work on radio hypnosis so we can totally control you. We we're going to use we're going to figure out what biorobotizing is all about. So we can hit your motor cortex and take it over. We can hit your sensory cortex and take it over. All of this is now legal. That's what this document says. I don't think it's legal, but they think it is because we set up the documentation, we set up the laws, the circle laws and regulations permitting us to use you because you're now under surveillance. So in the name of war on terror, these weapons are being used on us, and these weapons are the bullet points. These are the directed energy microwave weapons, infrasonic, ultrasonic weapons, military radar weapons, military tracking weapons, mirror weapons of various kinds, and infections with nanotechnology. This is a direct connection with the chemtrails, the aerosols, and the nanobots raining down on us. And littlest inside of all of our bodies, and that's probably the entire population of the planet. Yeah, so I'm gonna get off here now. I've been real nauseated. I'm supposed to have a good video for y'all. I'm just gonna wait till it happens before it happens. So it's an interview, but anyway, um, yeah, man, I've been getting hit with a different frequency than the vibrations. Although I'm still experiencing vibrations. Instead of now, when I close my eyes, most of the time they're switching up. Sometimes I'll feel the vibration. Sometimes I'll feel this frequency that just makes my ears start ringing real loud, grabs the back of my head with shock, and just makes my body feel so fatigued, like jello. It's just crazy. I mean, I would rather have the vibrations than what they do to me. I mean, I can close my eyes like right now and feel it. It's horrible. So whatever they're doing to me, they have me programmed. Every time I close my eyes, I mean, I get hit a lot too, without closing my eyes. I'm just saying, every time I close my eyes, this torture hits me hard, whether it be just to close them like now or whatever. So, I mean, please pray for me. That's an example. Talking in first person, I guess you would say, of how and what they're doing to us, and they think they can get away with it because supposedly, when you're on a list to be under surveillance, supposedly, they have the right to research on you. So if that is true, or they think they do, and that's what these corporations think they're getting away with. They're trying to break down this human brain, create this perfect AI, and then create weapons and stuff to control people. Sometimes with all this stuff going on and me being a victim of this weaponization and mind control, I sort of think, once they get these weapons in effect and perfected, and I just really think most of the depopulation is going to be through these weapons. Guarantee it. And if you're not a TI and you want to laugh at us TIs, think we're crazy, when it happens to you, remember, I told you so. So anyway, God bless every TI going through it. Please keep me in your prayers, and I pray for every TI every night. God bless y'all.